welcome to the yoga practice for surrendering into self. This is a beginner level practice, or for the advanced or experienced student, it's a great opportunity for a gentle time of restoration. This practice is going to teach you the foundation and the fundamentals of a basic, all-around classical hatha yoga practice. You're going to learn about full and deep, complete body breathing. You're going to follow the breath through your body. You're going to move through a range of motions in a gentle, stable, graceful way. You can do this practice every day if you want. If you don't have that much time to do the full 60 minutes, make sure that you do the warm-up and you do the relaxation at the end, and whatever else you want to in the middle. Go through the whole tape at least once. Watch it, figure out what you know, take your time, pause it, learn a little bit if you're still on the beginner's learning curve. Pretty soon you'll be able to go through this whole video and really enjoy the practice. Allow yourself this time and this opportunity to nurture yourself, to let go of life, and to be present. Let's begin by feeling our connection to the earth. Pull the flesh of your buttocks out of the way and just kind of wiggle around a little bit so you feel your sits bones. And modify it if you need to. And if you're on a lift, make sure that you're grounded and rooted on the lift, that you're not sliding forward. Just allow your mind to begin to quiet and begin to feel for the spine unfolding with each breath. Your roots sink. Your shoulders soften. Crown of your head floats. Breathe. And as you exhale, begin to feel the tension dissolve. The belly relaxes as you breathe fully deeply into the abdomen, floating rib cage and chest, pausing and allowing the exhalation to release and relax. With each inhalation, your awareness is drawn into your body. And with each exhalation, you soften and feel yourself unfold. Your hips relax. Your knees and thighs soften. Swallow and relax your throat, your tongue and your jaw. Breathe. Feel your head like a helium-filled balloon, and just let it float up. The tether is your spine that keeps you rooted and grounded. Breathe and relax. Each inhalation is an opportunity to bring your attention inward for discovery. Each exhalation, a chance to let go of the tension, the stresses of life that have manifested in tightness in your body. So just be with each breath without judgment or expectation, with an opened mind, with awareness, and let go into the exhalation. Allow the crown of the head to float up as you inhale, and as you exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Just let it hang. Don't let the body collapse. Keep the lift and the lengthening in your torso and your core structure. Just let your head hang and push down and away with your shoulder and your palm. Inhale and relax the arm. Let the head hang forward, chin to chest. On your inhalation, let your head float up like a balloon, nice and light. And on your exhalation, let go the other side. Breathe. Notice and feel. Draw the shoulder blades down the back a little bit. Feel the sternum lift and lengthen. Breathe. Exhale and let the head release forward. Let it hang. Relax your arm. Inhale and roll your head up. Big deep breath. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears and exhale. Press them back and down. Let's get some nice big shoulder rolls going. Inhale. Extend through the arms. Draw the shoulder blades together. Feel that whole upper spine. Just let it begin to undulate right from the base of the pelvis. Let everything release and relax. And if you're on a lift now, take the lift out from underneath of you. And then as you inhale, draw your arms up. Draw the sits bones down. Lift the ribs. And as you exhale, hinge from the pelvis. Dump the pelvis forward and let go. Think of this not as a stretch or trying to do something, but as an opportunity to feel. Let your palms be relaxed on the floor. Feel where there may be areas that you're not relaxed, that you still experience holding. Let the breath flow deeply. Let your head hang, just shake it out. The elbows relax. The shoulders soften. The roots deepen. Breathe. And see if you can let go a little bit more. Slowly on your next inhalation, roll up. Feel the tailbone draw down towards the floor. Walk the hand in and let each vertebra unfold. And exhale, shake it out and cross your feet the other way, bringing the foot from the back to the front. Don't tuck your feet in really tight to your groin in a simple seated forward fold. You need room to release your pelvis. On your inhalation, draw your hands up as you draw your sits bones down. Lift the ribs, lift the heart. And on the exhalation, let go into the forward fold. Let go of doing, of effort. Just feel that soothing, smooth, fluid flow of breath. Let your head hang. Let the breath flow deeply into your back body. Breathe. Let your elbows and your shoulders relax. Just feel your body experience a sensation of release with each and every exhalation. Slowly roll yourself up. Walk your hands in, tuck your tummy in, and align the spine. One vertebra at a time. Lift up, exhale, and relax. Imagine your shoulders are flat against the wall, as are your hips. Put your left hand on your left hip, going to a side stretch. Right hand on the floor. Lift and lengthen through the torso. Shoulders draw down. As you exhale, slide your right hand out to the side. Just slide it straight out and allow the elbow to fold underneath your armpit. Don't collapse forward. Keep the sternum lifting so the breath flows into your body. Let your head hang. A nice modification you can use if you know your elbow's not going to get to the floor is just to let yourself have a little cushion or a blanket underneath your elbow. Breathe, let the heart lift up, draw down into your tailbone, let your head hang, and let the left arm float up over your head. As you do, draw the shoulder blade down the back, press the sits bone into the floor. Breathe and let the whole left rib cage expand. Let your head be soft, and if it bothers your neck, turn and look down at your bottom arm. Breathe and press out through those top fingers. Exhale, draw down into your sits bone. Now press into your bottom hand. Inhale, let your left hand sweep you up. Exhale, switch sides. Right hand on the right hip, left hand on the floor. Now get long and get open first. Breathe up to the sternum, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, slide and let go. Nice modification if it bothers your knees to sit cross-legged, as you can do this with your legs straight out in front of you as well. The idea is to feel for your foundation. Feel for your hips into the floor. Flow with your breath. And when you feel ready, let that top arm come up over your head. But not until you feel rooted and grounded in that left arm. Breathe. Press more energy up through the top arm as you draw down into the sits bone. And just discover how full and deep breathing alone will create opening in the side body. And now as you inhale, let your right rib cage draw you up, reach up. Exhale, give it a little shake and a wiggle. Put your left hand on your right knee. On your inhalation, draw your right hand up, lift up through your rib cage, and then bring that hand right around behind you, fingers on the floor, heel of the hand as close as you can bring to your tailbone. Keep your hips square to the front and inhale and lengthen through your sternum. As you exhale, twist from the top of the pelvis so that the hips are staying square. You inhale, elongate the spine, and then exhale, gently twist around a little bit more. Bring the back shoulder blade, draw it into the spine. Let your head be relaxed. Don't torque the chin. Nice gentle opening of the spine. Now on your next inhalation, release the twist by lifting up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, left arm lifts up, opens the spine, lift the ribs. Exhale, bring that hand in around behind you. That's your support. That's your pole that helps to lengthen the spine. And then just feel the breath move through and open your body, not by force of will, not by torquing, but by letting go into the exhalation, allowing yourself to discover the movement of breath in your body from your roots through the crown of your head, softening the spine. One more breath. Inhale, draw that left shoulder blade back and in. Exhale, now inhale and release. Exhale, just shake it out. Come up to the top of your mats, the leading edge of your mats. Let's do some spinal stretches with your feet about mat width apart. Tuck your tailbone as close as you can, bring it to your knees. Hold on to your knees. Inhale and draw up as though you're drawing your sternum up to the sky, shoulder blades down the back. Now exhale from the pelvis, roll back onto the sacrum, tuck the tummy, draw the chin in, shoulders down, push the knees into your hands, and float back up again. Use your abdominal strength to inhale, lift up onto the sits bones, the sternum floats up, shoulders down. As the exhalation begins, roll back. Feel yourself using your abdomen to stretch back into your spine. Hold on to the knees, inhaling up. Use that connection with your knees as an anchor so you don't lose your balance. This time when you exhale, you're going to go all the way back and go into a rock and roll. Grab the back of your knees and get some momentum. Give a little kick. And do it 4 times. Inhaling up, exhaling back, taking the time and the observation to feel your spine. Gently massage out on the floor, and now give yourself a kick into ragdoll. Your feet come parallel, hip width apart. Soften your knees, let your arms hang, shake your head out. And really, really notice the foundation of your standing pose, the alignment of your feet into the floor. So if your knees knock in, bring them out to the side. Check out the inside edge of your feet. Make sure it's parallel. Give your toes a little helping hand if they need to stretch them out. Shake your head out. Breathe. Let the arms hang. Just let go of everything. Let go of your whole day. Let go of every other thought that you have except for the movement of breath and the surrendering of tension and baggage. Breathe, inhale. Now drop your hands, tuck your tummy, and slowly roll up, just like a flower coming out of the spring soil. The last thing to come up is your head. As you draw your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze them. Exhale, press your hands down, thighs back. Feel your feet into the floor. Breathe and fill your body nice and full. We're going to take the first little sequence slow to use it to open up your legs. Take your tailbone down, lift the waist up off the pelvis, lift the ribs up off the waist, create a lot of space for breath. As you inhale, draw your arms up, way up, shoulders down, squeeze your buttocks, press your pelvis forward, lean back a wee bit. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, lengthen, come all the way down, grab a hold. Staying here for 4 breaths in Uttanasana. Knees can be soft. Sometimes it's more appropriate to soften the knees and feel the pelvis folding forward, sits bones up, and taking the hamstrings towards the sky. Just little bits at a time. 2, 3. Exhale, shake your head out. Hands to the side. Let's come up with a flat back. Squeeze your buttocks. Plant your feet. Breathe all the way up. Reach up and stretch back. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lift your head halfway this time. Hands on the knees, lengthen the spine. Breathe, take the kink out of the back of the neck. Fill your heart up, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Take a little bit more weight back over your heels. Hold onto the floor with the toes gently. Hold on to the muscles of the legs into the bones, sits bones. Release that dog tilt a little bit more. Lift your heart. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Slide your hands down to your Achilles heel. Pull the crown of your head to the floor as the breath floats back in. Hands come to the side. Lift your heart. Squeeze your buttocks. Plant your feet. One big swooping breath. Reach up. Exhale through Namaste. Inhale. Hands reach up. Fully and deeply expand. As you exhale, swan dive. Hinge all the way down. Bend your knees, place your hands on the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, take your right foot back into lunge. Press back, breathe. Check out the alignment of the front of your leg. Take your leg back a little bit further if you need to, and take the back knee down onto the floor. Keep the hips down, point the back foot, press it into the floor. Square your hips, inhale. Lift the heart up, elongate the spine, keep the inside of the rib cage against the inside of the thigh. Breathe. Feel the breath move through you. Now, keep the left rib cage attached to the left inner thigh and roll back onto the heel. Slow movements. Draw the toe up. Breathe. Contract the quad. Now, begin to lengthen the spine. For when you start to move breath through your body and you move out of the sacrum and the pelvis, you begin to elongate the back of the leg. Pull the toes up, contract the quad, inhale, exhale, shift back forward into your lunge. Check for that alignment. Take your front foot back to your high push-up position. And a perfect modification is to have the knees on the floor. Tuck your elbows, slowly lower all the way down. Bring the chest forward so when you land, your nipples are in line with your fingertips. Draw the elbows together. Point the toes. Inhale, float your breath up. A nice, gentle, easy cobra pose. Turn your fingers and turn your toes under. Push down. Stretch back. Down dog. Breathe. Now shake your head out. Be loose. Feel your fingers into the floor. Press down and confirm that connection. Now, knees are soft and lift up through your sits bone. Breathe, start to feel the elongation of your spine. Checking out to make sure that your feet are parallel and hip width apart. Nice alignment, no struggle, no strain. Just letting the whole breath move through the body, letting the body open. As you press your sits bones up, take your heart back towards your heels and press your heels towards the floor without rounding the sits bones down. Inhale now, lift your head, look at your right thumb and bring your right heel to where the tip of your right thumb is. Stretch back into the left knee, put the back knee on the floor, point the toe. Feel for the squareness of your hips. Squeeze your buttocks, push your pelvis down, just lift your heart up a little bit. Feel how when you open the spine, the rest of the body responds. You can breathe more deeply, more fully. Breathe, keeping the right rib cage against the inner thigh. As you exhale, roll onto the heel. Draw the toes up. Soften into the right hamstring. Now, again, bring the breath way down into the bottom of your spine and let your spine respond by taking the top of the pelvis towards the belly, lift the heart up, draw the sits bones back, contract the quad, keep the effort in the details, feeling for the small little shifts that experience The exhalation. Okay, exhale, shift back forward into your lunge, turn your back toe under, kick forward to fold. Place your feet hip width apart. Grab your ankles, pull yourself in, exhale. Hands to the side, one inhalation draws you all the way up. Feel your feet in the floor, lift up and stretch back. Exhale, namaste. Sun salutations. We're going to go through 4. Now be smart about this. You may not want to go all the way up into crescent moon. You may want to just hang out a little bit with your hands on the floor. Right? So feel for the right places in each posture for your body. Exhale and empty. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Tailbone tucks down, open your rib cage. Exhale, swan dive. Feel your feet into the floor, hinge, grab a hold, pull yourself. Inhale, elongate your spine. As you exhale, take your right leg back into lunge. Drop the knee, point the toe. Keep the hips square, make a decision. Inhale, hands to the knee or up overhead. Keep your hips square. Exhale to your high push-up position, taking your front leg back, tuck, and slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Open the spine by letting the heart flow up. Exhale, toes turn under, push up, stretch back, breathe. Be here right now. Where is your breath? Where is the tension of your body that you can let go into your exhalation? Observe your foundation. Engage your core. Lift your sits bones up. Inhale, lift your head. Sight the spot at the right thumb. Bring your right heel to your right thumb. Left knee to the floor. Exhale. Press your hips down. Inhale, float your heart up. Move with the breath. Exhale, kick forward to fold. Place your foot, draw yourself in. Inhale, halfway up. Let's just lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold back down. Draw your hands down and in. The inhale is going to bring you all the way up. Hands to the side, lift your heart, squeeze your buttocks, follow your fingers, make it fluid without end. Begin again. Hinge all the way down. Let's get into your rhythm. Inhaling to open and lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, you're going to step your left leg back. Drop the knee, point the toe. Feel for that connection. Inhale, square your hips, breathe your heart up. As you exhale, place yourself into your high push-up position. Tuck your elbows and slowly lower down. As the breath flows in, let the heart float up into cobra. Exhale, flush back. That's it. Let's get your breath guiding your movements, merging breath and movement as one. Shake your head out. Let go of the tension. Inhale, lifting your head. Your left foot comes forward to lunge. Right knee to the floor. Exhale. Let your heart float as you inhale. As you exhale, kick forward to fold. Inhale, one breath brings you all the way up. Reach up and stretch back. As you exhale, come through namaste. Feel your grounding as the breath floats back in. Begin again. Keep it smooth. Keep it fluid. Exhale, hinging, allowing the body to guide you as you move through the process. Open the heart. Your right leg is going to step back this time. Keep the hips square. Inhale and follow your fingers. Let's get really round. Open your heart. Trust your foundation. Exhale to your high push-up position. Draw the elbows in. Lower the body down. Elbows tuck. Inhale, heart floats. Don't press with your hand. Use your back strength. Toes turn under. Exhale, press up. Stretch back. No pause this time. Inhale, head lifts. Right foot comes forward into lunge. Left knee to the floor. Exhale. Keep the hips down as you inhale. Swoop your arms up. Open your heart. Exhale. Kick forward to fold. Keep it flowing. One inhale brings you all the way up. Squeeze your buttocks. Reach up and stretch back. Exhale. Hinge all the way down. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, left leg steps back this time. Drop the knee, point the toes, square the hips. Let the heart float. Press your back foot into the floor as you bring your heart up. Exhale to your high push-up position. Tuck your elbows, and as you lower down, you kind of push with your toes. Bring your chest down before your hips. And on your inhalation, your breath floats your heart up, not by arm strength, but by strength of back. Turn toes under, press up, stretch back. No pause. Inhale, lift your head and bring your left foot right up to your left thumb. Square your knee, square your hips, breathe your heart up. Push your front foot into the floor. Exhale, kick forward to fold. One inhalation all the way up. Squeeze your buttocks or round if that's your modification. Exhale through Namaste to Tadasana. Breathe and just allow yourself to settle in. Feel the body's opening, the fluids are flowing, the breath is moving as you let go of the tensions of the baggage. Let's come to the center of the mat, turn towards the window wall. Beginning at the center of your mat, let's take your feet 1.5 leg lengths apart. You need to take a nice big step. We're going to go into a triangle sequence. Turn your left foot in towards the right. Turn the right foot all the way out. As you turn the right foot out, turn also the hips. Take a look at your right foot. Spread the toes. Press them down into the floor. Press back into the back heel. Now, align from the front of the right toe through the shin, through the quad, to the hip. Keep that alignment there. Now, inhale and open your torso. Breathe. So at the waist, you begin to twist. Now, press down into your right foot, draw up into your right hip. Inhale, get long. Reach out over that line, get as long as you can, and exhale, windmill. Let that bottom hand come wherever it wants to. Press your back heel into the floor. Turn and look up at your top hand. Let that top hand float up out of the shoulder. Now, if it bugs your neck, look down. Release the neck, never add tension. Feel for the alignment of your torso. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, draw the bottom rib cage forward. But it all begins with where your feet are planted, how firmly and rooted you are. Now, from here, we're going into side stretch. So as you inhale, expand the heart. As you exhale, squeeze the buttocks. Bring the right thigh parallel to the floor. Take the left arm totally over your head, palm down. Breathe. We're just staying on the same side. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. And as you breathe in, feel yourself expand out of the center, somewhere over your left hip probably. The inner thigh presses down into the back heel. Let the breath float the heart up. Inhale and exhale. Now on your inhalation, your left rib cage is going to pull you up, and you're going to pivot your feet in the other direction. Use your eyes. Take a look at the alignment of your feet, because a firm and solid grip on the floor is going to guide you through the whole process. Then you align the hips. Press the left hip, left big toe into the floor. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Press back through your back leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, press down, get grounded. Now, as you inhale, stretch long. Hinge into your left hip. And then as you exhale, the arms windmill. Breathe. Let your head be relaxed. Check out your alignment with your eyes, but then let go of the tension in your neck. Draw your tailbone in. Keep the legs active, drawing the muscles of the legs into the bones. Breathe. Feel yourself press down into your feet. Your whole torso is opening and soft because you can trust in the foundation, the solidness of your legs. Inhale, open your heart. Now squeeze your buttocks as you exhale. Left thigh bends parallel to the floor. You dip right into that hip. Breathe. Keep pulling the left hip in. Let your inhale open your right side. Press through those fingers over your head. So as you draw the extension out to the fingertips, press down into the outside of your back foot. Breathe. Let it open. Find your breath. Allow the breath to guide you. Keep it smooth and fluid. If your breath becomes erratic and belabored, then you know you're pushing too hard. Okay, inhale, right rib cage draws you up, and as you exhale, pivot your feet. Virabhadrasana 2, proud warrior. Tuck your tailbone in, squeeze your buttocks, press through your hands. Equal amount of stretch going through both hands. So take a look at your back hand. One straight line. Feel the strength of your legs. Let them support you. Now, from the inner thighs, press into the outside of the feet. Take an inhalation and dip down into your right hip a little bit more. As you squeeze the buttocks, you feel the knee move towards its baby toe. Inhale now. Press that leg straight. Pivot your feet. Keep your arms up. Exhale. Take the pose on the other side. Feel yourself. Yes, lovely. Press the outside of that back foot. Feel that foundation. Rooted, solid, grounded, so your heart can be open, right? Let go of the struggle and allow yourself to experience the fullness of the posture, the fullness of the energy. The warrior sequence tells us about being warriors of heart. Press into that back foot. That's it. Now, inhale. Press your left leg straight. Turn both feet out. Take goddess pose. Tuck the tailbone under. Elbows come in line with shoulders. Breathe. So now you've got to use those inner thighs to press the knees back over your baby toes. Tuck the tailbone down. A little bit more leg strength. Inhale. Now as you exhale, hinge. Push your heels away. Fold forward. Let your head hang. Walk your hands away from you as though you're lining up for down dog, but your legs are extended. And really let go into this pose. Your feet are planted. You kind of are maybe a little pigeon-toed. And let your sits bones go up. Press back into your heels. Walk your hands a little bit further away. Let your heart open. Now walk your hands back in towards your feet, bringing them underneath your shoulders a little bit. Feel your balance on your feet. Weight is on the feet. Now bring your hands around behind your buttocks. Interlace your fingers. Shake your head out. Inhale all the way up into your heart. And as you exhale, press your hands straight, hinge and fold all the way down. Yoga Mudra. Opening the heart, surrendering into the pose, surrendering all resistance, keeping the wrists straight. Don't let your wrists bend. It's easier if the wrists bend, but you need to use the strength of the biceps to press the arms. Now release your hands to the side. Squeeze your buttocks. Inhale, let your heart float you all the way up. Press your left foot to the right side of your mat. Close to Tadasana. Breathe. Nice, big, deep, fluid breaths. Now you may want to step off your mat for the balancing, because sometimes the mats are a little squishy. But remember, balance comes from mind. So set your gaze and look at a singular spot on the wall that's about eye height. Spread your toes and feel your feet into the floor. Now balance is very much a state of mind. So allow yourself to notice and feel, and if you're distracted, just wait a couple of moments. Breathe, and from your roots, from the energy that goes down, begin to draw up. The lift comes from your hara, your power center. Bring your left foot up to the inside of your left ankle. Slowly bring it up to the inner knee. Breathe, pause. Now your hands can come to the side if they want. Or for a bigger balancing challenge, you bring them in front of you in Namaste. And now slowly begin to adjust. Maybe now you want to bring your left foot up to your inner thigh. Keep it at your knee, wherever you want. And if you're ready, let your hands float up. As the arms float up, as your branches reach towards the sky, your roots must be deeper. Neck and shoulders are relaxed, and it's okay if you sway, if you fall down, right? Trees sway. The hard and brittle trees that don't sway with the wind, they're the ones that break and crack. Be in the flow. Just stay where you're at. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Pause. Now slowly replant your left foot. Feel that connection come back down, but keep lifting and lengthening as though everything from your hips down are your roots. Your tree trunk, your trunk supports you. Let's draw the right foot up into tree. Just take it slowly, and if you know your balance is pretty good, you can bring it all the way up to your inner thigh. The way you keep your foot there, by the way, is to press the inner thigh into the foot and the foot into the thigh. Tailbone tucks down. Now draw that energy up through your spine. Your face is relaxed, your heart is open. Let your branches float. Breathe and feel. Are you a palm tree? Are you one of our great big maple trees or a willow? Just feel that energy float through you. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Come back to Tadasana. Breathe and just notice. Balancing poses in and of themselves are calming. Let's come back to the front of the mat, the leading edge of your mat. Stand towards the front of the room. Now check out your feet. Make sure your feet and your toes are parallel and hip width apart. So if you need a little help, let's straighten the big toes out. Our feet are our foundation. They support us our whole lives, and we really need to have strong, solid feet and groundedness. Now, once the toes are spread, tailbone comes down. Set your sights on a singular spot on the wall. Slowly inhale and peel your heels up off the floor. Don't let your ankles wobble. Draw up from the roots. Now, as you exhale, slowly lower, but don't let your heels touch. Inhale. This time when you lift up, let your hands come up and stay. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. So if your big toes are rolling up off the floor, push the ball of the big toe down and feel the baby toe down. Lift through your ankles. Relax your shoulders. And as you exhale, let's slowly start to lower in the knees. Don't let your heels come to the floor. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Keep the breath smooth and the gaze set. Just be where you are. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay here. Use some of that buttock strength, quad strength, but feel your roots, your groundedness. All right, we're going to straighten up. Inhale, squeeze. Slow and controlled. Press your feet into the floor. Lift up. Exhale, heels to the floor. Hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep your hands up. All the way up. Tailbone tucks under. Exhale, swan dive, and let yourself melt all the way down. Bend your knees, place your hands on the floor, and just step back into down dog. So when you step your feet back, have a look, right? Check it out. Are they lined up? And you know your own body, so you've got to figure it out. If your feet roll in, press out. If your feet roll out, press in. Keep them square. Now, soften the knees. Let's get into a big dog tilt. Top of the pelvis forward. Open the sits bones away from each other. Press them up to the ceiling. Keep the head loose. Breath deep. Exhale. As the hips go up, press the thighs back, heels down. So you're in a major down dog tilt, right? Feel that in your pelvis and sacrum. Spread your fingers. Now we're going to develop a little bit of upper body strength here. Inhale, lift up into the sits bone. Contract your abdomen, roll out through cat tilt to high push-up position. So the last thing that comes up is your head. Breathe, stay here. High push-up position. Fingers are pressed down. Arms draw up. Now, breathe. Now, push yourself forward with your toes so your nipples are over your fingers. My count, 5 counts. We're coming down. Elbows come in. Let's lower. 1. Don't let your hips hit the floor before your chest if you can avoid it. 3. Tuck your elbows in more. 4, 5. Lower all the way down. And snuggle back so that your head is on the mat. Wiggle your hips out. Breathe. Bring your hands back by your side. Turn one cheek to the floor. Take a couple of nice, deep and full breaths so that you can feel your belly being massaged into the floor. When given an opportunity in the middle of chaos or strenuous effort to relax, develop the ability to relax on cue. Truly and totally relax. Feel and notice how to let go in your body, right? You're given a chance, maybe in the middle of your workday, you can sneak 5 minutes of pure peace and relaxation. Okay, forehead back on the floor. Let's line up the body for the back strengthening series. Lift your shoulder tops away from the floor. Engage the muscles on the bottom of your shoulder blades and pull them down. Now through this whole sequence of movements, you want to keep the shoulder tops lifted and the shoulder blades drawn down. Now draw your legs together. Tailbone pushes down towards the floor, anchoring the pubic bone in the hips. Press your legs together, make them as long as they can, and just like you have a whale's tail, as you inhale, bring your legs up. Breathe, keep the shoulders lifted. You can have your hands by your side, palms up, so the arms are relaxed. Lift your legs up a little bit more and notice the muscles that you're using that create the lift. Exhale, lower your legs, but keep them together and long. Now inhale, let your heart float up. Breathe, not by strain, but by rather observing the breath. Let it open your heart. Keep the back of the neck long. Let the heart expand. Exhale, lower your head to the floor. Inhale, legs up, heart up, head up, arms float up, just like they're airplane wings. Breathe, bring them to the side. Inhale, lift your heart up a little bit more. Exhale, lower everything down. Now, interlace your fingers and put them on the back of your head. Elbows out to the side, lift the elbows up. Draw the shoulder blades down your back now and really notice the muscles at the bottom of the shoulder blade that support the opening of the arms. Draw the legs together. Press them into the floor. Inhale, let your heart float up. Breathe. So you're going to lift your head up a little bit, lift the chin up a little bit. Breathe. Now feel the strength of your upper back. Use it a wee bit more. Inhale now. Release your hands like airplane wings. Breathe. Keep the breath smooth and fluid. And now, as you squeeze the legs, fold the knees, bring the arms back, go into Dhanurasana, bow pose. If bow pose isn't your thing, just go into Salabhasana, locust pose, straight arms interlaced, press the legs up, breathe, flex your feet. Feet are flexed, and you can just drop your head and let the chin drop, get the neck completely out of the picture. One more lift, inhale. Okay, exhale, release and push yourself back into child's pose. Big toes come together, knees open under the armpits, tuck the tailbone down. So if child's pose is not comfortable for you because you've got a bum knee, roll over onto your back, right? Child's pose is a position of release and relaxation. So you've got to allow yourself to be comfortable without pain or strain to receive the benefits. So that's when you need to listen to your body and modify. Do what's right for you. Let that tailbone tuck down a little bit more. Now, slowly, hands by your side, let's just roll up. And as you come up, shift your bum over to one side and take your legs straight out in front of you. Paschimottanasana, full seated forward fold. Pull the flesh of your buttocks straight back so you're actually on your sits bones. So if you're one of those people who have pretty short hamstrings and your sacrum rounds, you know you need to sit on a lift here. Now keep the heels, the sits bones distance apart so we create a nice long and straight line. Now let's set the energy through the legs. From your sits bones, lift up, but rather responding. Let it soften where it wants to soften. And when you feel things let go and you think you can wiggle a little deeper, do so. But if you're busy thinking about your lunch date or your laundry, you're going to miss the cues in your body. You made the effort to get all the way here. Now stay with your breath. Keep your concentration engaged in the movement of breath as though you are breathing in from the base of the spine up into the sternum. Inhale, let's lengthen the heart a little bit more. And as you exhale, just fold now, relax. Relax the arms and hang over your legs. Relax your head. Bring your hands back by your hips. Slowly, very slowly roll up with your inhalation. Just come to staff pose and relax. Just be here and observe. Breathe. Now, draw your heels together. Bring them in towards your groin. Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Now, you push your heels together. Baby toes come together. Put your thumbs on the ball of your foot and pull the big toes apart. Lift up through the heart. Now squeeze your heels together. Inhale, and as you exhale, let your pelvis dump forward. And then the rest of the body responds. So squeezing the heels together triggers the gluteus to work and the groin to release. And you can feel your pelvis pivoting through your hip joints. Breathe. Inhale, get some length. Exhale, hinge a little bit more. Okay, now roll up. Keep your feet and your hands together and take your feet out, away from your groin, about the length of your torso. Star of David pose. So big inhale, lift up, lengthen, and right from your sacrum again, hinge, put your forehead out towards your feet, in the general direction of your feet. Some of us can put our forehead in our feet and the elbows go out to the side. Doesn't matter how far you get into the pose. What matters is being in the process. Yoga is a process. It's not about the poses. It's about the observations that we can achieve while we're moving our body in all these wonderful positions. It's a process of discovery. Discovering where on earth, or rather where in your body, you're holding on to stuff, to garbage, to baggage. The trailer of your life's experience that is continually putting stress and strain on your body has an opportunity to let it go. Now slowly roll up, let go of your legs, breathe, and just relax here for a second. Now bring your feet flat on the floor at the leading edge of your mat and scoot your buttocks up towards your heels. We're going to do a nice spine stretch. Hold on to the knees, tuck the tummy, slowly roll back, as though somebody is taking the top of your pelvis and push it into the back waist. Stay here, breathe. Now go as far back as you can. Draw the abdomen into your spine. Right? That's your core strength. That's going to support you. Keep your feet on the floor, let go of your knees. Breathe. Now, most of the time there's a little flop as you come down to get your sacrum down. So try and get your sacrum down. Control it with your abdominal core, not by just tightening the muscles, but by drawing them into the spine. Roll down one vertebra at a time. And then breathe your hands up over your head. Walk your heels into your buttocks. So your feet become parallel and hip width apart. Now, squeeze your back body, press your feet into the floor, inhale, and peel your hips up into bridge pose. Just a nice and gentle bridge. But you know, some of us have, pretty flexible spine, and we know that we need a little bit more flexibility here. So if you want to go up into a wheel pose, you know you've got a good strong wheel practice, go ahead. If not, just stay with it here. As you exhale now, you're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Try and put your back waist on the floor before your sacrum hits the floor. Big, huge cat tilt. And then once the sacrum hits the floor, inhale and go back up again. Just be fluid, right? Breathe now. Draw your hands underneath of you. Interlace your fingers, press them straight, roll and snuggle those shoulder blades, press down into your feet, squeeze your buttocks, push your pelvis up. One more breath, and if you're doing a wheel, go ahead, go into your wheel, play with your postures, listen to your body. Okay, release your hands, everyone roll down. With knees bent still and heels into buttocks, hands overhead onto the floor. Feel the small of your back being drawn into the floor by your abdomen. As you exhale, roll up, reach between your knees, keep the small of your back on the floor, hands go to prayer position. Now, if this bugs your neck, put one hand behind your head. Remember, we always need to protect the neck, the small of the back, and the knees. Those are the three weakest areas of the human body, so don't strain your neck. Now, just look at your thumbs. Make it a meditation. Draw the abdomen in, not just a contraction, but draw it in so it supports the spine. This abdominal strengthening is the strengthening of the muscles at the front of the back, right? We have back muscles that we strengthen in our back lift series. Yes, it can be a struggle. Yes, staying with abdominal work is a challenge. So what? Right? Any challenge, anything that's worth changing in your life, it's going to be a challenge. Stay with it. Breathe your way through it. One more breath, lift up. Grab your right knee, exhale, lay back down. A sigh is fine. Press your left leg straight. Flex it. Both feet are flexed now. Breathe and pull that right knee up towards the right armpit. Now release that leg onto the floor. Take a big inhalation. Let your back arch and bloat your belly up. We're going to stay here for a couple of seconds because we want to stretch the abdominal muscles out, right? Strong abdominal muscles are important, but you don't want short, hard abdominal muscles. They pull down on the spine. So let's just pretend you're 3 months pregnant. Big breath. That's a big pretend for you, Rayhan. Exhale. Draw your left knee into your chest. Breathe. Flex those feet. Keep the ones on the ground active. Release that leg to the floor. Inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. And as you exhale this time, hug your right knee in and point both feet. Now, make sure when you bring the knee in, you're moving it towards the side a little bit. Interlace your fingers, put them on the back of your thigh. Bring that thigh into the side of your body. Bottom leg is pointed. Now, inhale, and as you exhale, press your legs straight, or as straight as your leg will go. Breathe. Now, Baryshnikov toes. Draw the energy from the quad all the way up to the toes. Point. Breathe. Inhale. On your exhalation, slide your hand to your calf. Bring your nose to your knee. Lift from your abdomen. Breathe, but keep the leg on the floor, pressing down. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Draw them together. Inhale. Now, slowly as you exhale, start to put your head on the floor. Let go into the stretch. Point some more. Go ahead. Try it a little bit more. That's it. Let your head go down. Relax into the exhalation. Hug your knee into your chest. Let that leg go with an inhalation. Stretch your hands up overhead. Press and get long. Exhale. Hug your left leg in. Point both feet. Remembering, length comes from strength. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. You must use the strength of the quad to lengthen the hamstring, right? So you've got to connect them together. Now, inhale, and as you exhale, press your legs straight. Breathe. Stay relaxed. Be observant. Notice without an interest in actually where you end up. Just be where you are. Have no vested interest in the result. Be in the present moment, in this breath. Now, inhale, roll up, grab your calf, draw your nose and your knee towards each other. Use the strength of that leg to press more through the leg. Breathe, lift up a wee more. Now relax into your exhalation, but keep pressing through that leg. One more, press the bottom leg really straight. And hug your knee into your chest. When you let go, really, really let go, you'll be surprised where you can go sometimes. Inhale, big inhalation. Draw your hands up overhead, shake your legs out. Let's do Sukhasana, cross-legged hip stretch. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Put your right thigh on top of your right foot on top of your left thigh at the knee. Flex the foot, press that knee away. Inhale, and as you exhale, hug your left leg in. So how do you hug your left leg in? For some of us, we need to use a strap. Strap goes around the shin. Others, hands are on the back of the thigh, but you want your head and chest relaxed onto the floor, so if your arms are too short, you need to use a strap, right? Make the modifications that enable you to be relaxed in the rest of your body in the pose. Keep your sacrum flat on the floor, squeeze the buttocks and start feathering that knee away. One more pull with your arms and release to the other side. Remembering that whenever you take your knee out to the side like this, you must protect the joint. And by doing so, you flex the foot that keeps the joint stable, the knee joint stable. So keep that left foot, the active foot, flexed. Nice long deep breaths. Allow that left hip, buttocks and gluteus to relax. Feel yourself as though you're breathing right into that area where you feel it, and allow the exhalation to release the tension. Just let it dissolve like sugar in hot water. Nice, soothing, lovingly. Just feeling it relax. Okay, release. Big inhale, stretch your arms up overhead, press your legs straight. Let's go into our final spinal twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Just hang out here until your back softens. Just feel that relax. Feel your body firmly letting go. Right hand out to the side from the shoulder, palm down. All twisting positions must be done with a straight spine. Lift and shift before you twist, coming over onto your left hip. Now lift your head and turn and look at your outstretched arm. Now wait for it, right? Feel the breath move through your body like a wave. Your body's in the position. You don't have to do anything else. Just breathe, observe. Can I let go more? Follow the breath. Just let it be deep, be full, so that you can exhale and really release. And untwist. After a deep twist like this, it's very important to realign the spine. Let's rock and roll 3 times, just gently, right? And then you're going to give yourself a kick to ragdoll. So the emphasis here in this ragdoll is a firmly rooted, balanced foundation. So your feet might actually go a little bit wider than hip width apart. Knees are completely soft, and you're letting your head act like traction along the spine. Right? Just that weight of the head. Just make sure that all of that looseness in the spine now, everything is in a good and healthy place. So now that you're here, bend your knees, tuck your tummy, and start to draw your tailbone down, coming down for Savasana. Let your hands come to the floor to support your descent. And now's the time when you're doing your cleansing breaths. As you're preparing the body to move into stillness after we've been taking it through all this wonderful range of motion, you want to flush as much fresh oxygen through your system as you can. Tune in and check in with yourself. Maybe you've got some facial tension in your neck or your jaw or your hands. Just give a little squinch on your face and your fingers, and then let it go with a roar. Stretch your jaw, stick your tongue out, squint your face. Breathe and let go. Just shake your shoulders out a little bit. Flip-flop your head from side to side. Flip-flop your feet like the windshield wipers. Breathe now and let go. Just let go everywhere. Feel your eyes sink into their sockets. Feel your breath float effortlessly through your body. Swallow. Relax your tongue and your throat. Breathe and let go. Feel the back of your head, your back of your shoulders, back of your hands, your buttocks, your calves, your heels. Everywhere that you touch the earth, feel yourself sink. Surrender and let go. Let go of all doing. Just relax. Let yourself be in your stillness, in your silence. Discover your truth, your peace. Inhale and exhale with an open heart. Feel the gift. Allow yourself to receive the peace of your silent mind, quiet heart. Let yourself be at one with divinity.